My fiance's secret life was revealed at our engagement party when a man walked in with 2 kids saying, "Mom's getting married?" My fiancée went pale. I calmly said, "Please, tell us more." Then the man showed photos of their family vacations from last month. When I asked my fiancée to explain, original post, I, 32 male, just had my engagement party explode in the most insane way possible. Still can't believe this is real life. Been with my fiancée for 2 years. Engaged for 3 months. Thought I knew her. Turns out I didn't know a damn thing. Engagement party was at her parents' house. Big backyard thing, maybe 80 people. String lights, catered food, open bar. We've been planning for weeks. Everything was perfect. I'm standing with my parents talking about the wedding venue when I notice my fiancée freeze mid-conversation. Just stops talking. Face goes completely white. She's staring at the side gate like she saw a ghost. Guy walks in. Early 30s, jeans and polo. He's holding hands with 2 kids. Little girl, maybe 7. Boy around 5 clutching a stuffed dinosaur. He scans the crowd, spots my fiancée, walks straight toward us. Mom's getting married? Everything stops. Music's still playing, but nobody's moving. Mom? That's funny, because last week you told the kids you were on a work trip. Week before that, visiting your sick friend. My brain's trying to process. My fiancé's mouth is opening and closing like a fish. I'm sorry, I say. Voice sound weird. Distant. Who are you? Her ex-husband. He pulls out his phone. These are our kids. Your fiancé's kids, who she apparently forgot to mention existed. My fiancée find her voice. This is not the time or place. Really? When is the time? When you're married to this guy and still picking them up every other weekend, saying you're babysitting your niece and nephew? He turned his phone to me. Photos. My fiancée with these kids at a zoo. At a beach. Birthday party. Dates in the corners. Last month. 3 weeks ago. 10 days ago. Please, I hear myself say. Weirdly calm. Tell us more. He does. Shows me more photos. School pickups. Soccer games. The kids' bedroom. And my fiancé's apartment. The apartment I've been to like 50 times. The apartment where the second bedroom is her home office. Home office with race car sheets and princess posters. My fiancé grabs my arm. Pulls me aside. Tears streaming. I can explain. I was going to tell you. I just didn't know how. 2 years. My voice sounds flat. When exactly? They live with their dad most of the time. It didn't seem important. That snapped something in me. Your kids didn't seem important? Her dad appears. Son, you need to understand. She was protecting you. Didn't want to scare you off. By lying for 2 years. Her mom tries next. Lots of couples wait to introduce children. I look at the ex-husband. How long divorced? He laughs. Actually laughs. Divorced? We're not divorced. Separated. 2 years. Right before she met you, apparently. The world tilts. You're still married. Legally, yeah. We have a custody arrangement. She gets the kids every Tuesday, Thursday, and every other weekend. I think back. Tuesdays and Thursdays, she had late client meetings. Every other weekend, she was helping her parents or at conferences. 2 years of systematic, calculated lies. So you're married? I say to my fiancée. Separated. It's different. Did you tell me you were married? I told you I'd been in a relationship. A marriage. With children. That's not a relationship. Her sister appears. Everyone calm down. This is a misunderstanding. She loves you. The kids aren't a big deal, her mom adds. The ex-husband looks at his crying kids. Not a big deal. These are people. Not inconvenient details. I pull out my phone. Call my buddy who's a lawyer. I need legal advice. Right now. My fiancée grabs my arm. What are you doing? Finding out what I'm legally stuck with. Spent the next hour watching everything fall apart. Guests left in awkward clusters. My parents looked destroyed. Her parents kept trying to minimize everything like this was normal. My friend called back. If we're not married, I'm not on the hook for anything except maybe the ring, depending on who breaks the engagement. Wedding deposits are messier. I'd paid for the venue. $8,500 deposit. Non-refundable. Her parents paid catering $6,000. My parents paid flowers and photography, another $4,000. My fiancée cornered me as I was calculating losses. Can we talk? Privately. We're past private. I love you. This doesn't change anything. You lied about being married. About having kids. What doesn't that change? I was going to tell you. After the wedding. After? When I'm legally stuck. Her dad tries again. You love her. She loves you. People make mistakes. Mistakes are forgetting anniversaries. This is fraud. Drove home alone. Spent all night going through my phone. Every text. Every photo. Looking for what I missed. Found it. All of it. Last-minute cancellations. Something came up. Weekend trips she couldn't make. Family emergency. Holidays with her parents. Phone calls in another room. Just work. All lies. Update 1. Week from hell. Told my parents everything. Mom cried. Dad wanted to go demand money back from her parents. My fiancée called constantly. Texts went from apologetic to angry fast. You're overreacting. Lots of people don't mention kids right away. You're throwing us away over a technicality. Her marriage and children are a technicality. Her mom called asking me to be reasonable. Said her daughter made poor choices, but I should think big picture. What big picture? The one where I marry someone who has a secret family. You're being dramatic. She would have told you eventually. When? Our first anniversary. Her dad called my boss. Said I was harassing his daughter and making threats. My boss was confused. I showed him the text where she admitted everything. He told me to document it all and said her dad was way out of line. Her sister posted on social media vague stuff about judgmental people who can't handle complex families and men who run from commitment. Tag me. I untagged myself. Didn't respond. Then my fiancée locked me out of her wedding planning account. Changed all the passwords. Started emailing vendors saying we were working through difficulties. Called every vendor directly. Canceled everything. Venue kept the full deposit but confirmed we're done. Photographer refunded half. Got my parents back $1,900. Florist was a jerk. Kept everything. Your problems aren't my problem. Catering was messy. Her parents signed that contract. Company wanted a cancellation fee on top of the deposit. Her parents refused. Said I should pay since I broke the engagement. My lawyer friend sent a letter. Pointed out their daughter's fraud and attempted bigamy voided everything. Fee got dropped. Total damage. About $12,000 loss between my family and me. Her parents lost their catering deposit too. But the entitlement went absolutely insane after that. My fiancé showed up at my apartment with the kids. Just showed up. I want you to meet them properly. You'll see they're great. You'll love them. The kids looked miserable. Little girl was hiding behind her mom. This is completely inappropriate. Because you're having a tantrum? These are my children. If you love me, you accept them. I can't accept what you lied about for 2 years. And using your kids like this is sick. I'm trying to fix this. By ambushing me, she breaks down crying. I made a mistake. I was scared you'd leave. So, you plan to trap me? Get married? Spring the kids on me after when it's too messy to leave? It's not like that. That's exactly what it is. You're being cruel. To me and my kids. No, you were cruel. To everyone. Including your husband. The ex-husband. You're still married. That makes him your husband. She grabs my hand. Kids are crying now. Please. Counseling. Whatever you want. I'll make it right. There's no making this right. I don't even know who you are. Yes, you do. I'm the same person. The person who lied every single day? That person. Her face goes hard. Cold. Fine. The ring. I'm keeping it. No, you're not. You gave it to me. It's mine. You got it through fraud. Good luck explaining to a judge why you deserve a ring when you were already married. She left with the kids, but kept texting about the ring. Said it was worth $11,000 and she deserved it for emotional damages. My lawyer drafted a demand letter. Very formal. Return the ring in 7 days or face legal action for fraud. Her lawyer responded. Some budget attorney. Sloppy letter saying she had every right to keep it because I broke the engagement without cause. My friend's response was perfect. Listed every lie. Timeline. Proof. Her own text admissions. Noted fraud and attempted bigamy void any contract. Ring came back 3 days later. Certified mail. No note. Update 2. Things got worse before they got better. My ex started a campaign, told everyone I abandoned her, that I couldn't handle her being a mom, that I was cruel and heartless. Some people believed it. Mutual friends started looking at me sideways, like I was the bad guy for not wanting to marry someone who lied about being married with kids. Her best friend called me, screamed about how I was ruining her life and breaking her heart, and I should man up and accept reality. Reality? You mean the reality she hid for 2 years? She was scared. You're proving her fears were right. Her fears that I'd object to massive lies. Yeah, I'm real unreasonable. Hung up. Her brother tried next. Showed up at my apartment. Wanted to talk man to man. My sister made mistakes, but she loves you. You're really going to throw that away? Your sister committed fraud. Planned to commit bigamy. Those aren't mistakes. You're being technical. Real love forgives. Real love doesn't require 2 years of systematic deception. He left mad. Yelled something about me being cold and unforgiving. Then the ex-husband reached out. Email this time. I owe you an apology. I didn't mean to blow up your party like that. But when I found out she was getting remarried without telling you about her kids, I couldn't let that happen. Then my kids too. They deserved better than being erased. Told him I understood. I actually thanked him. He saved me from marrying into a nightmare. We talked on the phone. He filled in gaps. She'd been telling him she needed space to find herself when they separated. Said she wasn't seeing anyone. Just needed to focus on her career. Meanwhile, she was on dating apps within weeks. Met me. Never mentioned being married or having kids. He found out about the engagement through a mutual friend who saw it on social media. That's when he decided to show up at the party. I thought about calling you, he said, but I figured you wouldn't believe me, or she'd talk her way out of it. Figured seeing the kids in person would make it real. It did. He also told me the custody battle was getting ugly. His lawyer was using my statement. The judge wasn't happy that she'd erased her kids for 2 years. She's claiming I'm turning them against her. That I'm using you against her. Like somehow this is my fault. Classic. Nothing's ever her fault. Her parents tried to sue me. Sent a demand letter for $4,000. Emotional distress and party expenses. My lawyer sent back a letter about fraud. Asked if they really wanted Discovery to dig into everything their daughter lied about. Never heard from them again. But my ex wasn't done. Not even close. She started showing up places. My coffee shop, my gym, even my office building. Security called before letting her up. I said no. She waited in the lobby for over an hour until they threatened cops. Left me a letter at the front desk. For pages about how I was the love of her life. And she made mistakes, but I was too rigid and couldn't accept imperfection. Imperfection. That's what she called systematic fraud. Her mom tried calling one more time. Different tactic this time. You know, she might lose her kids because of you. The judge is considering giving their father more custody. She could lose her babies. Can you live with that? She didn't lose them because of me. She lost them because she erased them. You didn't have to give a statement. I was subpoenaed. I told the truth. You could have helped her. By lying in court? No thanks. She called me some creative names and hung up. The final blow came when my ex tried one last manipulation. She called from the hospital, left a voicemail saying she'd had a breakdown and was getting help and could I please come. I called the hospital, asked if she was actually admitted. They couldn't tell me due to privacy. I called the ex-husband instead. She's not in the hospital, he said. She's at her parents' house. I just dropped the kids off there an hour ago. She tried the same thing with me yesterday. Fake hospital admission. That's the level we're at. Blocked her on everything. Changed my number. Told my building security she wasn't allowed up under any circumstances. Final update. It's been a while. Engagement is dead. Ring is sold. Got $9,200. Not great, but better than keeping it. Total financial hit was around $15,000 when you add up everything. Deposits, lawyer fees, the ring loss, all of it. But I'm not married to a liar. That's worth way more. My ex's life fell apart pretty thoroughly. The custody modification went through. Ex-husband got 60/40ths in his favor. She lost weekends. Blamed me in texts to mutual friends. He ruined my family. Her parents actually did try to sue for the party costs. Got laughed out of their lawyer's office when the lawyer heard the full story. Her sister kept posting passive-aggressive stuff. Blocked her. Blocked the whole family. Found out later how many people knew. Her parents, obviously. Her sister. Some friends. They all watched me propose. Helped plan the party. Smiled and congratulated us. Never said a word. That hurts almost as much as her lies. My friends were solid, though. My buddy the lawyer took me to a game and let me vent for hours. Parents were supportive. Dad said I dodged a nuke. Not wrong. Started therapy. Not because I'm falling apart. Because I need to understand how I missed it. How I got played. Therapist says skilled liars are good at it. Says walking away showed strength. Still feels like I should have known. Tried dating. Disaster. Couldn't trust anything anyone said. Kept waiting for the secret family to appear. Took a break. Focused on work. Got promoted, actually. Threw myself into projects and impressed people. Small win. My ex tried once more last month. Showed up my office. Security called me. I said no. She waited in the lobby until they called the cops. She sent a final email. Long rambling thing about mistakes and how I was too rigid and I'd regret this when I realized what I gave up. Deleted it halfway through. Here's the thing. She didn't make mistakes. She made choices. Every day, for 2 years, she chose to lie. Chose to hide her kids. Chose to stay married while planning another wedding. Those are choices, not mistakes. And yeah, maybe I'm rigid. Maybe I can't accept that level of imperfection. But there's imperfection and there's deception. Everyone has baggage. Everyone has messy histories. But you don't hide your kids. You don't pretend your marriage doesn't exist. Am I heartbroken? Some. I loved who I thought she was. That person doesn't exist. Am I angry? Definitely. But am I better off? Absolutely. That engagement party saved me. Found out before marriage. Before shared finances. Before buying property together. Before getting legally tangled. The ex-husband and those kids saved me from the biggest mistake of my life. Would I do anything different? Maybe ask more questions earlier. Maybe not accept surface answers about why we never spent holidays together. Why she was always busy certain nights. But honestly, I did what I should have. I walked away. Protected myself legally. Didn't let guilt work. Cost me $15,000 in 2 years and a lot of emotional energy. But those kids deserved better than being a secret. Deserved a mom who was proud of them, not one who erased them. I deserved better too. Deserved honesty. Deserved a real partnership. So here I am. Single. Wiser. Poorer. But free. To the ex-husband. Thanks for showing up. You and your kids saved me. To my ex. Get help. Real help. Figure out why you thought this was okay. Be the mom your kids deserve instead of the one who sees them as inconvenient. To everyone else, trust your gut. If it feels off, it is. If someone lies about big things, they're lying about small things too. Don't ignore red flags because you're in love. Time to move forward.